You know, I never thought my story was anything special, but... Well, let me take you back to when I was just a girl with a hidden flute and a head full of forbidden melodies. It all started on a day like any other in our little corner of Cuba. The sun was blazing, the air thick with the smell of sugarcane, and the sound of silence. But beneath that silence, our hearts still beat with the rhythm of our ancestors.
No more songs, no more stories. Silence means productivity.
That's Overseer Marquez. He had this crazy idea that music made us... What was the word he used? Oh yeah, uppity.
Our ancestors' songs live in our hearts, mi amor. No one can truly silence them.
What's that, old woman? No more of your superstitious trinkets.
I watched him take Abuela's necklace, and something inside me... Well, it just about broke. But it also lit a fire. I started teaching the little ones in secret. Marquez thought he could keep us down by keeping us ignorant. But, well, I had other plans. The guards carried these awful music detectors that would shock anyone caught humming. The constant buzz they made was almost worse than the silence.
Even the wind in the cane sounds like a sad song now. Oh no, I'm so clumsy.
You, girl, come with me for punishment.
It hurt, sure. But seeing Miguel's grateful face, that made it all worth it.
Singing, singing? Take her to the tower.
Abuela, no! I think I just heard the flute whisper my name.
Looking back, I realized that was the moment my real story began. The day I decided that no matter what, our songs would be heard again. And somehow, I felt I wasn't alone in this fight. Little did I know, the ancestors were already gathering, ready to guide me on an adventure beyond my wildest dreams. Now, where was I? Oh yes! That night, I couldn't sleep a wink. My flute kept whispering, and I swear I could hear music on the wind.
What is this place?
The cave was alive with color and light. It was like stepping into one of Abuela's stories.
Who's there?
Just little old me. Name's Ritmo, keeper of beats and breaker of silences.
Now, I'd seen some strange things, but a talking frog? That was new.
Carlota, oh brave one. You have the power to awaken the ancestors through song, but first, you gotta believe in your voice.
Me, but I'm just me! How can I have such power?
That's the magic of music, Chica. It's in all of us, waiting to be unleashed.
0.25S. Just try. Sing from your corazon.
Did you see that?
Well, you can bet I started experimenting after that. Each note I sang brought something new to life.
What in the... Is that frog dancing?
I never knew frogs could do the cha-cha until that day.
Child of song, you must act quickly. Marquez's silence weakens our connection to this world. The fate of our people rests in your voice.
I'll save Abuela and free everyone, I promise. But how can I do it alone?
You are never alone, child. Our spirits sing with you.
In that moment, I felt the weight of my ancestors' hopes on my shoulders. It was terrifying and exhilarating.
Remember, Carlota, your voice is your weapon, your heart is your shield.
As dawn broke, I snapped back to my hut, my head spinning with all I'd learned. I had no idea how I was going to do it, but one thing was certain. Our songs would be heard again, no matter what.
Behold my silence engine, it will crush their spirits once and for all.
You know, just when I thought I had it all figured out, Marquez threw us a curveball that nearly broke us all. Oh, that machine. It was like... Imagine the sound of 1,000 angry bees trapped in a tin can. It made your teeth rattle and your bones ache. The very air seemed to vibrate with its malevolence. The very air seemed to vibrate with its malevolence.
I can barely hear the ancestors now. What are we going to do?
Don't give up, Chica. Your voice is stronger than any machine.
Please, if we all sing together.
No. They'll send us away like your abuela.
I'm sorry, Carlota. We can't risk it.
Abuela, where are you? I need you.
Well, what do we have here? A little songbird's nest?
For a while there, I lost hope. I wandered back to that ruined cave, feeling smaller than a sugar ant.
Child of song, why do you weep? I am Oshun, goddess of rivers and love. Your sorrow called to me across the waters of time.
Now, I'd seen some incredible things, but this was beyond anything I could have imagined. It was like all the colors in the world had decided to throw a party right there in that cave. It was like all the colors in the world had decided to throw a party right there in that cave.
Your voice, Carlota, it flows like the mightiest river. And what does water do to stone over time?
I understand now. Thank you, Oshun. Come on, we've got work to do.
As Oshun's golden light faded, I knew what I had to do. It wasn't about me anymore. It was about all of us singing together. And let me tell you, that's when things got really interesting. Now, where was I? Oh yes, the harvest festival. The air was thick with tension, and the sickly sweet smell of sugarcane.
Another silent, productive harvest. Bring out the troublemaker for her send-off.
Abuela,
Seeing Abuela like that, it felt like my heart was being squeezed in a sugar press. But then,
Psst. Carlota, remember what the shiny water lady said? It's showtime!
here goes everything. From the earth we rise.
Who dares?
With voices clear and strong.
No chains can bind our spirits.
When we stand as one in song.
Hey, Featherface, how about some real music for a change?
Ark, real music, real music.
who knew Marquez's own parrot would join our little rebellion?
Look, the ancestors.
Remember, Carlota, your voices flow like the mightiest river.
No, my beautiful machine.
We did it. We're free.
Oh, mi valiente Nina. I knew you had the music of our ancestors in your heart.
I couldn't have done it without you, Abuela, without all of us.
As the sun rose on our first day of freedom, the old sugar mill bell rang out. But this time, it wasn't a call to work. It was the sweetest music I'd ever heard. You know, looking back, I realized that day wasn't just about breaking our chains. It was about finding the courage to sing our own song, together. And that song? Well, it's still being sung today, because even the smallest voice can change the world if you sing it together.